Hello, this is Robert Kiyosaki. It's my sweetheart, Kim.
Hello.
And we're going to be talking about how we got out of debt. Our story actually begins around 1984 when we first got together as a couple. And I was personally deeply in debt. I had lost nearly $1 million in one of my many businesses. And I still owed another $400,000. $500,000 was paid off. So when I met Kim, I was like this big albatross around her financial neck because I had no money. On top of that, I was in debt.
And on top of that, though, you did live in one of the nicest apartments in Waikiki. You drove a nice little Mercedes, so you were certainly looking good. I had no idea you had no money.
Yeah, I did look good and rich. Now, I'm going to explain that real quickly. That apartment on Waikiki Beach, right on the shores of Diamond Head, the same place where Tom Selleck used to live, only cost me $300 a month. And the Mercedes was an old beat-up Mercedes, but it looked good. But I was still deeply in debt and madly in love with Kim, and we decided to make our lives together. So that was in 1984 we got together, and it's how we paid off quite a bit of debt, even though we had no jobs and no money. But the good news is, even though we went through this process, this 10-step process, Kim and I were financially free by 1994. So we were not only completely out of debt, but we had invested enough so that we never had to work again for the rest of our lives. So this is a true story of how we got out of debt.
And after we met in 1984, we then decided we were going to go build a new business together, and we left Hawaii with everything we had and headed to California, and within about 3 months, we were pretty much broke. And
Kim's savings didn't last that long.
What, $900? Come on. But we went through that money pretty quickly, and as I said, we were broke.